G'day and welcome to another episode. My name is Daethstro, the Aussie Geek, and let's do some more of the LEGO Optimus Prime. Now we should be able to get a few things done in this video. I don't know if we'll get them all done, but we'll get a good chunk of them done. Now I will point out before I get started, I did say in my last video that I was going to try and put the light blue portion that goes into the back of Prime's head and put that in his eye sockets basically. Unfortunately, because of the way that the actual eyes work, I was going to swap the parts around. Unfortunately, it basically got in the way. So basically, example is, if you had Prime's eyes, you put them on there, you had flat, it was fine. But if you put Prime's eyes where the other piece was, basically, and you tried to put the other one on, because it's basically set like that sort of thing, there wasn't enough of a gap for the eyes to sit. I don't think I've really got anything better. Just looking for it. Here we go. We'll use this so you can actually see it better. So the joints would sit like this. So there was no leeway to put that blue part in. Yes, I probably could have modified something else, but I wasn't going to go through all that. But I'm getting sidetracked. So we're going to quickly build the Matrix. And we're going to take this. And we want round bit. That's apparently going to go on there, but I don't think so. So it's going to be an alternative piece. I think I can actually... No, that's what... Oh, it's telling me to put it on each of the corners. Because the way it looked like it was sitting in the middle. Here we go. We have a new quote. The matrix of leadership is an artifact of great power, passed from one Autobot leader to the next. It is thought to be connected to Primus, the creator god of all the Transformers. If you believe in the Bible of Primus, then that is Covenant of Primus or whatever it's called, then that is true. They all came from Primus. They came from the 13 original Autobots, in which Optimus Prime was the rebirth of the 13th, I believe, and became Optimus Prime, basically. And then those, we're going to need an orange bit, which I'm guessing is this one. And that's going to go underneath. And then we're going to get the bracket, which I'm not sure if there's... apparently faces down. And then we want another grey bit, and that's going to lock that in place. Apparently, if I can get that in place, it slides a bit, but there's our matrix. It would have been nice, honestly, if that had been blue. Like, I know the outside of the matrix is the orangey color, but that would have been nice having a blue, or even somehow modify, like even if there was some like little blue dot in there. But there's our matrix, so we'll put that in him later. Now we're going to, we've got another quote here. The matrix of leadership bestows upon its holders increased power, which can be used to perform miraculous feats of creation and destruction. A good thing Galvatron never quite worked out. It worked in the 86 movie, otherwise they would have been a lot screwed. And of course, as we know, Scourge put it in his chest and it just deformed him. So we're building some Energon cubes, which I don't think... Oh, I've got a Energon cube. I got one with Soundwave, Masterpiece Soundwave, which I'll do eventually. But it's just white. It's just a empty white plastic. You can get some... there is some labels with his instructions that you can print off and stick it in the back or around it, and it looks like a proper Energon cube, but I never did that. It's currently sitting in its box somewhere, so it goes there. I'm guessing I'm just going back and forwards. So there, there, like that. Alright, so it's... No, 2. So that goes there. That goes there, yeah. So it's basically doing the same thing over and over again until you have all the energon in place. Although I will say I do like this actual transparent color. So we do that low, and then we get these pieces, and there's our energon cube. Pretty nice. Alright, next step. Oop, here we go. We got another passage. An energon cube is a safe and convenient way of storing and transporting energon, the most prominent fuel/food used by Transformers. Also highly alcoholic if you go by Season 2's episode, The Minibots, in which they end up climbing inside a Megatron. Alright, so let's try, and we're going to build the energon axe. We'll see if we can get this done in one go. We're going pretty well. We've got 2 things built so far. So we're going to take that, we're going to take this, and apparently we're basically going to put 2 this away. And we're going to put 1 that away. Oh, give me 1 second. I just realized I hadn't put my do not disturb function on my phone. Not that anyone should be calling me around this time, but you never know. So, and we're going to grab 2 clips to go this way. There should be another one. Now, also, I don't think there's any, but for all I know, some of this could have been from Prime's head too, so God knows if some of the extra parts are here. And this, once again, from last time, maybe I should have waited. But now we want... Is it that one? No, that seems too short, but I'm guessing that could be it. And then we're going to put another one of these on the end. And then we're going to grab this big piece. We're going to get a see-through orange bit, which is going to go in the gap. And a transparent 2-piece. That goes on there, and then those go together like so. Alright, next we're going to get, what I assume is these. They look like they're transparent in the instructions, but I'm pretty sure they're not. So that's going to go through that one. And we're going to grab this one. And that's going to go through that one. And we're going to get these pieces, put them on the sides. Not that they hold real well. I suppose they're going to go through the other side, I guess, to hold them in place. Goes like that. It doesn't specifically say which ones. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. Yeah. So you're not really going to get anywhere different. They're pretty much the same shape-ish. So knowing my luck, it'd probably bite me in the backside later. So we'll see if I have to change anything. Alright, so then we're going to get this big old red piece. And that's going to go through here, as far as it can go, I assume. And then we're going to put this on, and we're going to put this on, and then we're going to get one of these yellow circle bits. I assume that's going to lock that into place. So yeah, it seems like we end up using all the spiky bits anyway. So they can go to the side. We grab this and we grab these and going by the angle, I'm going to guess there. We're then going to grab this piece and put that there. And we're going to get this piece, and it's going to go long ways. And then we're going to get these transparent angled pieces. So this one, and this one. And then on the bottom of that, we're going to have another transparent piece. Put that onto there. And then we're going to grab 2 more of these orange pieces. I was going to say, where's the other one gone? There it is. And then that's going to slide with the yellow bit at the end, with the round bit at the top, and 2 hooks on there. We do have another quote. Whoops. Sorry about that. Optimus Prime first used his iconic Energon axe in his duel with Megatron atop the Sherman Dam in the G1 episode More Than Meets the Eye Part 2, which is true. Very, very true. Alright, so let's see if we can't get this finished, because getting a little close there. So that, and then we'll grab this big old piece here, and that goes there. Grab these angled pieces, get them on there, and then we should have 2 more. One's going to go there, and one's going to go there. And then we flip it around. We should have 1 more transparent yellow, and that's going to go atop of that. And we skipped a step, because that's going to go on there, which is, I'm assuming, our axe portion. And then we take all this and tap that into there. If I can angle it correctly. Come on, get in the middle. Get in the middle. Well, I suppose you can't quite actually get it in the middle. So I suppose you just put a little bit higher. I suppose you could put it lower if you want. That's entirely up to you. And then we're just about finished. We're going to put this brown piece. It's going to go through this orange, which then we have a black piece, which looks something similar to the orange piece. Where are you? There it is. That's going to go on there. And that's going to go onto there. Whoops. As long as it locks in place. And there we go. There is his Energon axe. So give me a second and I'll get him in position. Okay, so just quickly, you basically detach his hand, because I tested this out just in case. So that all comes away. You fold this down and there is a small hole just next to that port. You can't really see it on the camera. 1 second. But it does tab in. It's not very, his elbow is not very strong, so the slightest touch and his elbow will drop. But it does work. It sits in reasonably well. So there we go. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs down. I promise you it will not hurt my feelings. Subscribe, ring that bell. We ain't got much to go. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.